my mansion of cards. If ever challenged, let us camp in the car. Or hang a hammock from a branch in the park. A planet made of uninhabited parts. Being anonymous don't grant you some dark. Even astronomers keep a camera on Mars. Satellite to track where you are and see you black as night, attack it with sparks. Fireworks are not a match for a star, and fire hurts, burns, blackens, and scars. Can still emerge, learned, attractive, and charred from out the ashes of galactic barrage. Yeah, it gets savage where they traffic mirage. It ain't no magic day in back of its secret hatches and frauds. You gotta take it back to the start. You gotta tap and learn to rap from the heart. Yeah, yeah. All alone.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we...
Alongside King Rob.
This bout is scheduled.
You can tell both. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. A straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Throws the jab and doesn't score. Well done with that counter shot. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
Todd, this is something you could never ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Catch and shoot. Punch, counter punch. Misses with the straight left. Exchange punches. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Garcia in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? And there's the bell to start round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punch right up the middle. Well done with that counter shot. You don't want to trade shots. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. How about that time counter shot? Couldn't land that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is with the straight left. Good counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Lomanchenko in trouble. Let's talk about Garcia in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he misses with that jab. Catch and shoot. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
How about that time counter shot? That jab misses. There's a counter shot. Misses with the jab. Couldn't land that jab. Well done with that counter shot. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Uh-oh, Lomanchenko just got rocked. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. This is with the straight left. Good counter punch. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. They exchange punches. Counter punch. These punches coming from every angle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with that jab. Tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. A perfect counter lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. talk about Garcia.
Good round.
On to the fifth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Right now, the Flash is seeing flashes after that shot. Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Counter punching. Oh, and it's flashing lights for the Flash here. He's got to get out of trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always... Lomanchenko is buzzed. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Did you see that? Lomanchenko in trouble. Talk about Garcia in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw
dominance without a doubt.
There's the bell to start round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Uh-oh, Lomanchenko just got rocked. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Well done with that counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? Hold it right there. Lomanchenko is buzzed. True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Lomanchenko in trouble. Lomanchenko goes down. You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot. He dropped like a loose suit.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's talk about Loma in that last round. For this next round. Here we go, it's round 7. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Referee calls time, and we'll look at the cut. The referee determines that we're good, and we will continue to fight. And that hook misses. Nice counter. The jab doesn't quite connect. They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. That hook won't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Every time they drop their guard, Lomanchenko and Trump. Lomanchenko on the canvas. Punch to the head looked so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
Talk about Loma in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down. You've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. You're being toasted for that.
There's the bell to start round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Uh-oh, Lomanchenko just got rocked. Disaster averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes.
And the kid goes down. And you can see here his face basically melts to his glove, and down he goes.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
He's got the advantage halfway through the rounds.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Lomanchenko is buzzed. Down goes Lomanchenko. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Brakemen promised to knock their opponent down, and they were right in that range.
Sometimes you talk about drawing first blood. What does that tell you?
Landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the come on, you're better.
And there's the bell for round 9. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
I've seen that twice before.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Lomanchenko in trouble. Heavy punches send Vasily Lomachenko down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Are you okay?
They got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has. Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Lomachenko in trouble. Lomachenko on the canvas. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.